We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Coming up on the first pitch, and on the hill in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. How about a scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he...
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Runner at second, 2 down here in game one of the NLDS. That one ripped. Could be extra bases. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. And he makes it all the way to third with a 2-out triple.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap, there's so much open space out there. So I think that knock was all about his approach and that willingness to just let the ball get deep on it.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Wouldn't chase that time. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And another ball. That one deep left field and forget it. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front of a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving.
Center fielder, Andy Pajes. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run.
And ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
And next for the Mets, Dylan Cruz. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. Out of here. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 4-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
3-2 now. Hammered down the line. Should be extra bases. Now it rolls down into the corner. Flying around third is Betts. The relay, safe.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And his 3rd hit of the game is a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Oh for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Ripped, but it curls foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. There's a swing and a drive. Green going back. Hits the fence. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. Now he launches a throw over his head.
The batter
so close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite. I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The pitch. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. And the righty deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. At the belt and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And there's a ball.
That's the ball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet. Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Betts in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. The Mets up by 2. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Close, but called a ball. And the count 2-1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Kicks and fires. Struck him out looking. Now only 1 out remaining.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Freeman stands in now and watches strike 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Next one misses, and the count is 1-2. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take game 1 on the road.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.